All right. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Leslie. How are you?
Happy Monday, my dear.
Happy Monday to you too. Good afternoon,
Monday.
everyone that's coming in. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. As you are joining us, drop your name in the chat. Let us know where you are streaming from so we could say a proper hello to you. I am excited to have you guys here with me today. And first of all, let me just introduce myself. If you're watching this for the first time, you just happen to see our page. My name is Joan T. Randall. I am a award-winning publisher and author, and we are the founders, Leslie and I, of Victorious You Press. And we help people write their books so that they can create multiple streams of income and build legacy. We're all about doing books to business and beyond. And so we're excited for you to be here today. So I'm going to turn it over to Leslie so she can introduce herself. And then we have some amazing things to talk about today. So after Leslie introduces herself, we'll get right into the conversation. Go ahead, Leslie.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Leslie Cottrell, and I'm a best-selling author, publisher, author coach, and the COO at Victorious You Press. As Joan said, we've got some really cool things to talk with you about today. In fact, Joan, I don't know how we're going to squeeze this all into a little 30 minutes, so I'm going to stop talking for the moment and let you lead off with some of our exciting things.
Awesome. All right. So thank you so much, Leslie, for that. We got a lot of things. It's chock full of good stuff. But first of all, let me just say congratulations to the 3 winners of our autographed copy of Bags in the Attic. So
Congratulations.
round of applause to the 3 winners for the book. Tanasha Friar, Mel McMar, and the other person is Tina Mitchell. So congratulations to Tina Mitchell. Congratulations to Tanisha Friar, and congratulations to Mel. So your books will be shipped out today. I got your mailing addresses, and so I will send you a confirmation once the books are shipped. So congratulations. Thank you for joining us and supporting us and sharing the broadcast and tagging people in the group. Remember, this show can be seen on Victorious You Press on YouTube. You can see it in the Books to Business and Beyond group, and you can see it on my personal Facebook page and on Leslie's page as well. So we're broadcasting 4 different places for you to be able to see this. And remember, every Monday, we are coming to you with tips and tools and learnings and strategies for books, business, and all things books and business. There's a lot that you can learn from us. And if you missed the broadcast on a Monday, just go to our YouTube page at Victorious You Press. Please subscribe, and you'll be able to watch all the great things. We have a lot of amazing information over there on our Victorious You Press on YouTube. So go check it out. All right. So now that we have gotten the congratulations out of the way, and those books are going out to these 3 amazing individuals, we want to talk about a few other things that we have coming up. So let's just put it out there. Last week we talked about our upcoming anthology, which we're so excited about. It is called The Second Wind. And I want to throw up something on the screen for you to see what is the vision and the purpose behind The Second Wind. So if you don't mind, we're just going to go ahead and add this to the stage. We wanted you to see the vision and the mission of this project, right? First of all, the book is called The Second Wind. And the subtitle is Inspiring Stories of Resilience, Renewal, and Reinvention in Life's Later Years. And this doesn't have anything to do with age. It has to do with maturity. It has to do with a change. It has to do with just a newness in a person based on some things that they have overcome. And I cannot wait. We already have about 10 people, 11 people sign up for our interest meeting. Our interest meeting is on June the 29th, but I also have the link in the chat for you. So if this sounds interesting to you and you want to learn more about this project, I'm going to ask you to just click on the link in the chat wherever you're watching us from and sign up to be a part of the interest meeting. It is free. Interest meeting is free. We're going to just break down the project for you so you understand what it is we are doing. All right. So welcome to those who are watching me this afternoon. I can't see your name, but thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. So here's the thing. The vision and the mission of the Hey Dr. Lax, nice to see you. Hey Breeze, nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Here is the mission and the vision for this project. Number one, to highlight the resilience of women. Women. Come on, we want to highlight your resilience. You have overcome so much, and some of you think that you don't have a story to write in a book. Well, now we are giving you an opportunity to write one chapter in our book, right? The second vision and mission for this project is that there is power, influence, and impact in our collective voices, right? So you don't have to feel alone, right? There's going to be a group of us coming together, and we are going to use our voice for power, influence, and impact, which means that as a collective group, our story can impact lives near and far, right? And number three, to build partnership and legacies as one body. Can you imagine a group of women coming together, all with different stories, all with a different place in life, all they have reinvented themselves. They have a sense of renewal. They have a sense of resilience. And now we're coming together as partners, as collaborators. And all of our stories combined will be able to build legacies, one body, a legacy of one body, because we are our sisters' keepers. That's it, right? There's a lot of things we will do in this project, but I won't share that today. We'll talk about it on the interest call on June 29th. So we just want you to sign up, right? You don't have to, there's no commitment at this point. This time, it's just really, right, Leslie, to come and understand what we're doing. And we also have a different component because there is a DocuView component too, which we're going to have a what do you call them, the videographer come in and get your stories visually as well. So not only are you writing in the book, we also want to see the story being spoken by you, right? So amazing project, and I'm super excited about it. So anything you want to add to this, Leslie, before we move on?
As you said, we don't want to give too much away. You really do want to sign up and just come to our discovery session where we'll really get in all to the details. But I do want to say, if you've not written before, this is such an amazing opportunity to dip your foot into the pool of authorship, because you're only writing one chapter. But the journey that will be created for you is so powerful, so impactful on your life. I'm still in contact with, I think, every author that was that your first anthology, Joan?
That was my very first anthology.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And you do create this community that you will stay in touch with. They're supporting you, you're supporting them. It is an incredible experience. And this docuseries that we're going to do, in addition, it's really going to just take it to the next level. You want to get in on this session and get to understand more about what this is all about.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so very much. All right. So now that we have talked about that, we want to jump ahead and we want to talk about a webinar we have coming up. So we have a webinar coming up on July 17th, and this webinar is called Wrote by Me. What is Wrote by Me? I'm going to turn it over to Leslie to talk a little bit about Wrote by Me, and then we're going to get into our topic, our subject matter for today.
This is so exciting. This is a way to market yourself that is handed to you literally on a silver platter. So if you are an author that has already published with Victoria's Shoe Press, listen up, because this is for you. If you are an author that's in our system right now that is in the process of getting your book ready to publish, you want to listen to this because you are not going to believe this opportunity. So what is Wrote by Me? Very, very simply, Wrote by Me is a company that has a goal to help you sell, listen to this, your first 1,000 copies of your book. If you're already a published author, have you sold 1,000 copies? Doesn't that sound so exciting? I just love their vision. I love their mission. And they do this through utilizing a combination of both technology and community building through processes. And so that is their goal. That is just so cool. They offer you a free course that you will get, and they are your website builder.
Yeah.
How neat is that?
So it's so, I'm sorry, Leslie, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
And so all you need to do as the author is to sign up and share the links to your books and share your social links. And they're going to put it all together for you. They're going to build your site and then give you a password so you can take that course. And then additionally, they support authors by helping them get access to data that you've never really had access to before. Man, oh man, this is the secret sauce. Yeah. So through your dashboard, you will be able to see who's coming to you, who's buying, and where they're from. And I'm sure other stats that I'm forgetting about just at this moment. But that allows you to get more information, build a better community. And we as authors know that the stronger and wider our community, the more books that we're going to sell. It's all about the community. So they'll generate your live website. They'll show your book covers. They'll show your social links. You'll get a custom Wrote by Me link. And then you have access to these analytics, which is going to be a game changer for authors.
Yeah, absolutely. And why we want to do this, it is a game changer because most people want their book on Amazon, right? But the thing about Amazon is you do not get the analytics to Amazon. Even if someone buy your book, you do not know who buy your book because Amazon will not give you that information. Why? Because it is their proprietary information, right? Which is so crazy, right? Because when you have a book on Amazon, and you have all of your friends and family go download that book, you know who get their email addresses? Amazon. And so Amazon, when they're getting ready to send out emails, these mass emails, they're sending it out to the people that went online to buy your book, right? And Amazon will not share that information with you. So, and you don't know who is buying it. They will say, oh yeah, I got my download, I got my copy, but there is no way you can go track to see who got your copy, who bought your book, what is their email addresses, where are they coming from? You don't see. You might be able to go in and see, well, you know, 2 people bought from London or 2 people bought from Atlanta or 2 people bought here, but you don't have their information. So what Wrote by Me does is allow you to have that information because email list as a author, as a business owner is gold.
It's everything.
You own that, right? And so when they come to your Wrote by Me website and you buy the book through Wrote by Me from the author, you now have access to that email address. But not only that, if somebody comes to buy and for some reason they forgot to hit the button that say, you know, put it in the cart, your empty cart, you can go back to see if somebody didn't purchase and you can send them an email and say, hey, you know, you can complete your purchase. But it gives you access and control over who is coming to your site to shop and where they're from. It doesn't mean that if you have a website, you can't combine Wrote by Me to your website, because remember, Wrote by Me is kind of like a landing page, right? It's your author page. It's all things books. So you can link your, you know, like all of your social media platforms. You can link products on it. Everything has to do with selling of your books, which is so incredible. So that webinar is free. We're going to ask you to join us on July 17th. It's on a Saturday. It's a Wednesday at 6 p.m. And we're excited to have the founder of Wrote by Me to come and talk a little bit more about it. And then through Victorious You Press, you get a huge discount for using this incredible tool. So we're excited about Wrote by Me. So by next week, we will have the link for registration so that you can be a part of it and learn more about what Wrote by Me is. All right, so now we want to get in the topic of today. So topic of today was the impact of personal branding on book sales, right? This is so important because here's the thing. People buy your book because they know you, like you, trust you, or if they know somebody that they know, like, or trust. So say you publish with Victorious You Press, right? I know that I have Dr. Laxley on. I'm not sure if he's still here, but say, for example, Dr. Laxley wrote and published with Victorious You Press. And I have people in my audience that don't know Dr. Laxley, but they know Joan. They will buy the book from Dr. Laxley because Dr. Laxley published with me, or Dr. Laxley is a friend of mine, right? Oh, he's here. All right, awesome. So that's the power of people wanting to buy. They have to know you, like you, trust you, or know that you're associated with someone they know, like, or trust. Mm-hmm. If they don't trust you, or they don't like you, or they do not know you, you will never sell to that person. And this is not just books, it's anything, right? So it is so important that you have a personal brand, right? Because that helps sales. So if you write a book and you're hidden, you don't do Facebook Lives, you don't come online, you don't post anything about your book, you don't show up, they're not going to buy from you because they don't know if they can trust you. I wouldn't buy a book from someone that doesn't show up. I'm going to they're shady. I don't know about I don't know, right? Shady people. I'm not buying anything from anybody shady. Because people want to see you. Visibility and credibility sells. So we have 4 components that we know really represents you and allow you to sell more, right? We're not going to go into a branding conversation because this is not really about branding. It's about the 4 components that make you trustworthy, likable, knowledgeable, right? You have to have a certain thing about you that people can trust. Trust is a big deal in people spending their money with you, right? So we came up with the 4 things that we want to share with you that we believe from personal branding and sales that this is really going to go far. 4 words, right? We don't want to go into too much of the branding. We'll do branding another day. But today we just want to make sure you know these 4 things, right? Because this is how your business will be impacted in terms of selling books and how important it is for you to have a personal brand. So the first thing is visibility. What does that mean? People have to see you. They have to see you. They have to see you consistently. They have to see you showing up all the time, right? That is the visibility. It means the clarity of vision to be seen via distance, light, or atmosphere. What does that mean? It means that if I'm showing up, you may not know me, but if I show up often enough, you will see me all the time and you'll start to say, let me stop and listen to this woman. Angie Mitchell, who used to work for Victorious You Press, who is doing her own amazing things now. But Angie followed me, watched me from 2017 without making a comment or hitting the like button or the heart button. 3 years, from 2017, she watched everything I did online. And when was the first time she engaged with me, openly? 2020. January 4th, 2020, when I did my first Jesus Stone and Journal. And when when we met to speak on the phone, she said, I've been watching you for 2017. I know everything. I know what you did. I know who your coach is. I know who your friends are. Right. So it just goes to show that visibility is important. And when you show up consistently, there is that trust factor. I can trust her because she says what she does what she says, and she shows up consistently. So I believe what she says. Right. So that's one of the most important things. So if you're going to do Facebook Lives, if you're going to show up when you have a book, you have to keep being consistent, right? Build information around the content of your book and show up so people can trust you. Number 2 is credibility. That is what creates credibility. The more you show up, the more people see you, the more people write testimonials about you, the more you can copy and paste what people are saying about you. It builds credibility. Now I see you all the time. Now people are saying ABC about you. That's my trust. I'm building this trust factor in you. Now I know you because you're showing up a lot, right? I like you because I'm following you. And I trust you because I hear what other people are saying about you. The meaning of credibility is the quality of being believable or worthy of trust, right? So that's credibility. The more I see you show up, the more I see things that you are doing, the more I see people giving testimonials, people are showing up, people are making comments, you're making an impact on the community, you're making an impact in other people's lives. Yeah. Now I'm comfortable around you, right? And credibility, that some synonyms of credibility is integrity, reliability, and validity. Now I feel good. I know if I take my money out to pay for whatever product or service you have, I don't have to worry about not getting quality, right? I am assured that my money is going to go into good ground, right? Number 3, this is a big one, mastery. If you write a book about a content or whatever it is you write a book about, you have full command of that subject. Even if it is a anthology, the way you lay out the anthology, the way you do your introduction, the way you have someone if you have someone do a foreword, they usually write about you. So that's a level of endorsement of your mastery, right? When you put your bio in your book, that's a level of endorsement for your mastery. So all mastery is full command of a subject, superiority or victory or outstanding skill. That just shows that you know what you're talking about. You don't hang your head when you do your Facebook Lives, when you do your podcasts, when you show up in interviews, you have this level of, your shoulders are held back. You feel good. Like, I know what I'm talking about. And you can trust me because I know what I'm talking about. I posted something on LinkedIn recently that says, I am the master of what I do because I'm always trying to learn. Do I make mistakes? Absolutely. But I learn from those mistakes and then I do what I need to do in my business to not make those mistakes again, right? And again, mastery, some synonyms of mastery is knowledge, proficiency, and understanding. I want to know that if you say you write a book, that the book is meaningful to me and I can walk away with something that I can take from your book and apply to my life. And then number 4, authority. If you're an author, you got to have authority about what you're talking about. The power to enforce, being persuasive, the ability to influence, and authoritative written work, right? Dominion, rule, jurisdictions are some of the similar words for authority. So these are the 4 things as an author that you have to have in order to show up in a way where your brand will sell your books. And Leslie, I'm going to turn it over to you to see if you want to add anything to that.
Well, I'm going to add a 5th one, which is consistency.
Yes.
So know that if you don't want to do Facebook Live, okay, I totally get it. You know, I'm self-conscious about, you may not realize it because I'm here every week, but I'm self-conscious about being on camera. In 2016, I suffered Bell's palsy as a complication of Lyme disease. And so it was easy for me, and Joan knows this better than anyone, to just hide for a long time. But there are other ways to get out there. If you don't want to do the live, that's okay. But know that there's power in the connection of your face to your message. People get to know you by looking at your face. People get to identify that connection. So be consistent. Whatever you want to do, whether you don't want to do lives or whether you want to just do newsletters, whatever it is, be consistent. And I'm thinking of one author in specific that is working through our process right now, and will be published through Victoria Shoe Press. This woman has it dialed in. She is posting all the time. Instagram, Facebook. You know who she's all about because of the consistency of her posts. And they are about business. They are about her life. They are about her family. They are really powerful mini lessons. If you want to succeed in business, do this. And she's so consistent. Even more than once a day, I think she posts. But if you follow her at all, you know her because of the consistency in how she posts. So don't be afraid. In fact, be open to showing different aspects of your life so people understand that you're just not, in our case, she's not just a publisher. She's also a grandmother. She's also someone who loves her community. She's someone who loves the Lord. She loves her church family. She loves to garden. And some of those things will be very resonant with other people, and they'll like you all the more because of it, because now they identify with different facets of yourself. So consistency is so important.
I love that, Leslie. And I want to say hello to Debbie Jo. Hi, Debbie Jo.
Hey,
nice to see you. And hi, Momed. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. So yeah. And then I'm just going to run back through those 4 things again, just to talk about the power of being an author and how brand is important. Number 1 is visibility, always showing up. Number 2 is credibility. The more you show up is the more people trust you and believe you. Number 4 is the mastery of your subject, whether it's your story or something that you're writing about for skills or how to. And then number 5, authority. Show up in confidence. This is your story, your thing, right? And that is how your branding will stand out and allow you to sell more books. All right, we're at 12:59. We got it. We got it all done.
We did it. That's so cool.
Yeah. And also down below, we want to invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. And then join our Facebook group, Books to Business and Beyond. All the links are in the chat. And if you are just watching us and you have a book idea, or you want to be a part of our anthology, or, you want to do something else you've already written, right? So you wrote your books, but they're not selling. You just need somebody to help you with the marketing piece. We are here. Book a free coffee chat with me. It's 20 minutes. If you want to write and you don't know where to start, Leslie is available for you as a certified author coach. So we have all of the resources here for you that can help you get your message out to the world. All right. That's what we have for today. Anything else, Leslie, before we sign off?
I think that's good. Boy, we've given everybody some tasks to do and things to think about today. So we covered it all.
Yes. All right, guys. Until next week, Monday, God bless you. Have a great week, and we will see you soon. And remember, the pen creates an indelible moment in time that can never be erased. Bye, guys.
Thanks all.